So now She-Hulk is stronger than Hulk? Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
This has been my biggest problem with Marvel Phase 4, but there seems to be one problem that just
Coming to the realization that the MCU is the
So
perfect
Avengers
example of
Endgame was a
saying
reset
you
for
die
that,
a hero
and now
or you
Phase
live
4
long
has
enough
been
to
all
The
about
This
MCU
is great because not only
is
is it
a
a focus of the
fucking
street movies,
like
but
But with all of the new
stupid
characters
ass.
met and all of the movies
Well,
and
what's
shows
wrong
that got
with
that basically
crowd
started a
pleasing
piracy craze,
entertainment? I have nothing against crowd pleasing
and Miss
entertainment,
Marvel was
but
the
I am
first
against.
Why does everyone hate the MCU now? Okay, but seriously, the MCU or the Marvel Cinematic Universe was too big to fail. They've been crushing it at the box office, beating out movies such as Avatar, you know Avatar, the same Avatar that was in the top 10 grossing movies of all time. Avatar was an artistic movie about the fictional universe of the Na'vi, created by James Cameron in 2009. But just 1 year earlier, the world was introduced to someone calling themselves Iron Man. And thus, the MCU has started. There were tales of machines and gods, men with superhuman strength but a heart of gold. I grew up watching the stories of these heroes, rooting for them in every movie, crying at their every loss. These stories have touched the hearts of so many people for more than a decade. It's no wonder that Endgame overthrew Avatar and took the spot for the top grossing movie of all time at the box office. So what could have possibly gone wrong? It is really disappointing seeing the state of the MCU today. Is movies and TV shows are rated the worst they've ever been rated on average in their entire franchise run. People seem to not enjoy seeing these stories of fantastical characters like they used to. Looking back, I think about what my experience with the movies and TV shows were. Sure, some of them might have not been for me, but I still remember liking most of them. Or at least, I thought I did. Truthfully, there have been too many for me to really remember what actually went on. And I think that is one of the issues that is plaguing Marvel in this day and age. Okay, it's the next day, but I still have to show you something, and it's a really big issue that kind of explains why the MCU is where it's at right now. Clearly, there is a lot of Marvel content to be watched. And if you took count, you would realize that phases 1, 2, and 3, all up until Endgame, was a total of 20 movies. Phase 4 by itself is 17 shows and movies together. No one can watch all of that content. And also, phases 1, 2, and 3 were over the course of 10 years. Phase 4 is over the course of 2 years. There's almost the same amount of content in a fraction of the time. What am I gonna do about the MCU? Next thing I decided to do was to interview a few people to really understand what the fans thought about all of this enormous content. Hi, hello. Thank you for coming to talk to me. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think that there's too much content in the MCU right now? Do you think that you should have time to watch everything on the MCU? Or do you want them to dial it back a little bit? Let me see. Oh my gosh. I probably don't have any time at all to go watch anything. You know, I gotta stick on that grind. But also, a lot of the time, they don't make that good of a story. Take Thor: Love and Thunder, for example. There's too much comedy in it. I love Thor Ragnarok, but the latest movie was kind of iffy, you know. I really do think, though, that, you know, if they were to step up their game in terms of writing, I would watch the content a lot more. And also, it would help if they were to thin down the catalog. There's way too much content right now. I don't even know what to watch and what matters and what doesn't. What do you think about the new additions to the MCU? You know, we're losing people like Captain America and Iron Man, but we're getting other characters like Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel. And of course, Shuri taking over as Black Panther. That must be exciting. Hello. Hi. The reason I don't watch the MCU anymore is because they turned into the MCU. You know what? I think some of the other characters are good, but I hate all of this feminist woke shit that keeps getting added into it, you know? That's the reason why the MCU is dying. We need to stop having women be main characters, okay? Black Panther is cool and okay, you know, Wakanda forever, but I just don't think she would make a good Black Panther. I think they really should have recasted T'Challa. Oh. Okay, you're one of those people. You know, yeah, whatever. You know, we're all entitled to our own opinion, freedom of speech and whatever. Alright? It was definitely interesting to hear from a wide range of the MCU's biggest fans. You know, some are more adjusted to society than others, but you gotta make do with what you have. But anyways, it gave me a lot of good insight on how Marvel fans, you know, react to the content that Marvel Studios puts out. And I think I'm one step closer to understanding why everyone's hating on, you know, phase 4 of the MCU. They think that there's too much content being put out and is not up to the same quality as all of the other ones. You know, the writing may be lacking, or sometimes it might be the quality of the CGI, you know, and all of the different factors play a part in how someone will experience the entire movie or show. And if too many of those are bad in a row, kind of like if the entire phase was bad, then people might start turning on Marvel Studios and this billion-dollar empire that Avatar might not be around to beat the next 3 Avatars.